And this is my
Are you the
controlling
controlling
partner.
one or not the controlling
This is
one?
my controlling partner, Mr. Serious.
Oh, whatever.
We call him Johnstone, aka Mr. Serious. That's
So
what
I'd really like to go shh, but that's probably controlling too, isn't it? I won't do that.
he won't. It won't do.
You
any
just
good.
keep talking.
It won't do any good
Why don't
either.
you just do the whole video? I'll just sit here and look
just
pretty.
no, you won't. Sit here and look pretty.
Yeah.
Just put a smile on your face. Okay. All right.
So today,
Yes.
let's talk about one of the small towns that is on the outskirts of the Fresno-Clovis area, Sanger. You did a little research on Sanger. I used to work in Sanger years ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I did. It's an interesting little community.
It is a nice. It's growing. I was out there the other day dropping off a gift to a client. Had my grandkids with me. And drove into town looking for an ice cream place and found the best little ice cream place there that I never knew was there before, over by Walmart. Don't ask me the name, but you would find it.
The new Walmart, the big Walmart.
The big Walmart. So, and there was just all these buildings going up.
Yeah.
I was really quite surprised. I had just sold a property out there, just on the outskirts of Sanger. So, yeah, we want to talk a little bit about, a lot of times, like when I moved here, I didn't realize there was all these little towns around us. Which really kind of make up the economics here too as well, because they feed into Fresno and Clovis.
You know what I found that was interesting is I worked out there for 3 or 4 years, and a lot of the people that grew up in Sanger stay in Sanger.
They're still there.
You've heard Friday Night Lights in Texas and football, and in Sanger football Friday nights are a huge thing. The whole town goes, and it's got that real small town feel to it.
Yeah.
But what's interesting about Sanger that you found out?
Well, you want me to hit what's going to happen in Sanger, or
No,
the
let's
things
do
you
that
can do
last.
around? Okay. Well, Sanger it's so close to you're right there in the foothills. Like you can get up to Shaver Lake in just 45 minutes. Go skiing at China Peak, like during the winter time.
It's an entrance into Sequoia National Park.
Sequoia National Park is close by. You're 3 hours from the beach. Like it really isn't, and you're maybe 15 minutes into Fresno, right in the middle of Fresno.
And then the Kings River and Pine Flat Dam
Kings,
are right
Pine
there.
Flat. Oh, but Pine Flat's beautiful when it's all green up there. It's absolutely gorgeous.
For 1 month a year.
For one, well, we'll give it two. We'll give it two. So yeah, there's just a lot of different things, and the cost of living is amazing there. When you look at the cost of, and we've talked about this before, in California, Sanger is actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it is.
Ah.
It is.
So.
And it's, with the 180 freeway, you can get just about anywhere in about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Into town, into Clovis, into Fresno.
What about the schools?
Schools are real good. Clovis has probably the best name, and second to Clovis, I think, would be the Sanger Unified School District.
Yeah, actually, Sanger has, since I've been here, 27, 28 years, and Sanger has just really come around. Like when I first moved here, you never heard about Sanger schools, and now it's way up there. Like if I had to make a choice between Fresno Unified and Sanger, I would put my kids in Sanger.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of perks. Crime rates relatively low there. It's not, you hear things, right, but. It's a nice little community to live in, and you have all the conveniences of the big town 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
So, and you've got the actual town, you've got country properties out there that are close by, so.
Here's an insider tip to anybody visiting or living in Sanger.
Okay.
If you like chili dogs, I'm all about the food.
All about the food, okay,
All about the food. Go to the Chuck Wagon. It's a little, I don't want to call it a shack. It's a little walk-up place on Academy, almost to North Avenue.
Huh.
And they are famous for their chili dogs. You go there on just about any day at lunch, there is a line to get their chili dogs. They're fabulous. They have hamburgers, and it's like just a
And what's it called? Chuck Wagon?
Chuck Wagon.
I'm going to have to, my father loves hot dogs and stuff. I'm going to have to take him out there.
You have to go. It's on Academy on the west side before you get to North Avenue.
Well, there you go. There's a little plug, right?
Yeah.
So, but that's kind of what we're kind of all about here. Is we want to make sure you guys are educated. If you're not from here, that you know that there's a lot of options around the bigger community of Fresno and Clovis, and you could live in a small town.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about a few more on the next few videos that we have. But one of the big things that's going on out there is San Joaquin Valley Homes just got an approval to build just a little under 500 homes starting next year.
Wow.
Yeah, it'll be in 4 different phases, but it's so groundbreaking should start happening next year, which we need that out there.
Yeah. Do you know what area, Sanger?
I don't remember the area. Bethel keeps coming. It's not Bethel.
Yeah, Bethel's like on the west side.
It might be Bethel. But if you make comments if you want to know, then we'll find out for you guys. We might even put it in the comments so you guys will know. But I mean, for that community, that many
That's a
homes.
lot of homes. Have they got plot maps and
Everything's been approved. They're also, with this whole negotiation of putting these homes in, San Joaquin obviously had to give the city back something, right? So Sanger is going to get a 10-acre sports park.
Oh, really?
With softball fields. It'll be used as baseball fields. There'll be a park, a restroom, parking. It's something that the community of Sanger really has never had.
Yeah.
So
that'll be good down
that's just a super, super plus, and I think it's much needed when you go out there. And not only that, you could buy a home in Sanger, work in Fresno or Clovis, and be to work in 10, 15 minutes.
So I worked on North and Academy.
Okay.
Close thereby, and I live in northwest Fresno. I live at 99 in Herndon.
Okay.
40 minutes. Not a bad commute.
Yeah.
Not a bad commute at all.
Yeah, and I'm a little bit closer, and it takes me no time. Of course, just don't go at like 4:35,
Right.
right? But yeah, we just want to let you guys know there's a lot of neat little towns around here. It's kind of like, you've ever been on a trip and all of a sudden you drive through some town and you go, oh, that's really cute, or that's really, they have a
Hallmark towns?
Hallmark town. Not quite a Hallmark, but it's got its own culture
Sure.
there. And it's just an avenue that if you can't find a house in Fresno or Clovis,
It's another place to be.
you've got an alternative, right?
Yeah.
So we just want to plug Sanger, okay?
And then, did you say they're going to start construction next
year,
Okay.
which we're already in September.
Yeah.
That's not, and
Wow.
there'll be 4 phases, so there'll be 4 different phases.
Wow. That's a lot of homes for that community.
That's a lot of homes. So we're kind of excited about that.
Do you know what town we're going to highlight next? Have we decided yet? Have you decided yet?
Have I decided? I'm kind of thinking maybe Madera.
Okay.
Most people know at least Madera,
Parts
but
of
they
Madera.
don't know all the little things about Madera.
Yeah.
So we'll be bringing some highlights. Maybe we'll bring a couple of restaurants that's up there.
I'm all about the food.
John's
Do
all
I
about
get to
food.
go do a taste test first?
Oh, maybe we should just go up and do a taste
There
test
you
and
go.
just videotape from there,
There you
huh?
go.
But yeah, we'll be talking about Madera next, and then we've got other towns. We've got the little town of Kerman. We've got Kingsburg. We've got Selma.
Dinuba,
We got Dinuba. We got the foothills of Auberry and Prather.
Reedley.
Oakhurst. See, all these little towns that when I moved here, I had no clue they were here.
So we're going on the road?
We're going to go on the road for the next
like
few
that.
weeks.
I
So
like that.
anyway, all right.
All right. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, please comment. We'd love to read the comments,
Yeah.
and then
Appreciate you guys here.
we will respond to them.
All right, thanks.
Talk to you later.